if you don't see a rule or rules that can be eliminated efficiently by making worlds, then that's probably not a good game for making worlds. If you
Thank
do
you.
see a rule or rules that can be eliminated by making worlds or by splitting worlds you've already made to eliminate another rule, then it's probably a good idea to make worlds. It's probably a good idea to split because you're going to be able to reduce the complexity of the game. You're going to be able to eliminate rules by baking them into your worlds. But there are certainly some games where I just don't think that's possible. Are you familiar with the game with the zones and the subzones? This is my favorite example of a game where I never make worlds. It's a nasty one from, I don't know, it must be like somewhere in the 60s, maybe the prep test 70s, somewhere in there, where there were zones and subzones that were being assigned, but weirdly, the game didn't have any minimums. And so it became really hard. It wasn't like, well, you have to use exactly two housing or whatever. If they actually used, if it said there's exactly two housing, then I might have made three worlds based on where those two housing go. The point is, if you haven't seen this game, this is like really a kind of a stupid story, so I apologize. But there are games where there's just not a good way. And if you don't, and I think the thing to remember is, what's the purpose of making worlds? The purpose of making worlds is to eliminate rules. If I can eliminate rules by making these worlds, then I probably should. If not, then I probably shouldn't.